Hey everyone, Jasper here from the Great Back to New Simpsons Review. And if you already seen the last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. So the episode starts with the Simpsons family obviously eating, and Homer licking his plate and wondering to Marge why they can't get clear plates because they can't see the TV. And Marge saying that she doesn't really like them eating and watching the TV because they get a mess everywhere. Which we see Lisa, Santa's little helper, and Snowball too. Pretty much watching this meatball, seeing who's going to get it, and when they're about to get it, all ready to pounce, Homer eats it. And Marge is wondering why Bart is in his underwear, and she wants some talk with Lisa, which, of course, Lisa obviously not having the chat. And Marge is pretty much going to talk to herself, and Homer telling her to keep it down in there. And Marge is talking about a whole marriage life, and pretty much deciding to do a party, pretty much. Which, yeah, Homer doesn't really want a party. To do a party, which they do throw a party, and they go to this place, which Marge finds some party material, or kind of dinner-like materials, and Bart obviously doing this cool stunt with Maggie, and Marge seeing this punch ball, which they say that they can borrow it and bring it back. And, yeah, Marge making all the food, and basically cleaning the toilet seats and the dishwasher, and telling Lisa to go and screw them back in. And screw them back in the toilet. And Lisa says that the party's not for another 3 hours. And yeah, Marge says that she's right, and she gets more time for the other foods, which are to do the other things that she needs to do for the food. So everything seems all right. She's wondering if Homer's all dressed and ready, but no, he's in his underwear, racing a car around. So the guests do arrive. Reverend Lovejoy and his wife come, and the doctor and his family come. Milhouse and his wife and of course his dad comes. And, of course, the kids are having a time with themselves, and the parents obviously having their time. And, yeah, Milhouse's mom and dad pretty much starting to argue. And, yeah, everybody's all uncomfortable, like, during their argument. So they do a game of basically doing the guess the drawing. And, of course, Milhouse's dad is getting angry with Milhouse's mom. Yeah, everybody all uncomfortable, like, looking. And, yeah, Milhouse's mom is complaining as well. That he's sorry that he wasn't smart enough and stuff. And, yeah, she comes to draw. And she draws a perfectly good one that he was trying to do. And, of course, the pastor is just saying that it's just a game, not being taken seriously. And, yeah, of course, they're just complaining, still arguing, Homer telling them to stop, and then, obviously, just to keep going on. And, yeah, so pretty much says what she needs to say, which Marge puts the crackers in, and yeah, so Marge tells Lisa to come and sing for him, and you know what? The unspeakable happens. Milhouse's parents are divorcing. Yep, they decide to divorce. And Milhouse's dad is like, fine. Is that how you want it? Then so be it. And he draws a door for his now ex pretty much going to use. Could he use the door, which, again, Milhouse and them or Bart and them are playing doctor. And Milhouse's mom tells Milhouse that it's time to go and that there's no home exactly, which everybody starts to leave. And Milhouse's dad gets left on the curve of the Simpsons' home. And of course, Marge says that it's pretty much seems like it would be her fault in those fortune cookies. And Homer's saying to blame it on yourself. And Nelson comes over, and of course, everybody now hears about Milhouse's parents divorcing, and he's like, fine, I know you're gonna laugh. But he's like, no, it is not needed. Yeah, Nelson actually doesn't laugh. Doesn't do his ha-ha laugh. He does not laugh at Milhouse's problem. Because again, his parents also divorced, and this bullies too. Which Milhouse's mom obviously trying to start a fresh new life, while Marge is trying to talking to her, and of course Homer is with Milhouse's dad, saying that he gets to do whatever he wants and gets to drink a beer in the bathroom, and gets to sleep in a race car bed. And these guys, pretty much, of these kind of teams come asking for some things from Milhouse's dad. Or I'll just say Mr. Milhouse, I'll just say. And pretty much, yeah, he's pretty much getting fired. He's pretty much getting let go just because he's not married anymore. They're having to let him go from the job. Which Milhouse is obviously destroying pretty much destroying everything. And Milhouse's mom's new boyfriend comes over. And Bart obviously slams a chair on him. And yeah, they pretty much go into this ball. And Bart tries to slam a chair on Homer. And he's like, what was that for? And Marge telling him if he's going to be coming where they're going. And he's like, no, pretty much. And he's not wanting to go. So, yeah. He's staying at home. And what it used to be Milhouse's dad introduces his new girlfriend to Homer, which, yeah, he pretty much drives away in his car and throws away his tape. But yeah, Homer laughs, and of course they have a chat, and he's wondering why is Homer so certain about his marriage, which, yeah, Homer says about how strong his marriage is. And Homer pretty much coming home and sees that the house is not... Alright, nobody's home pretty much. Which he finds these hot dogs, a note. He finds a note that's saying that the hot dogs are thawing in the sink. And Homer then freaks out. And yeah, he's eating out of mustard. And he's telling Lisa that she's got to save his and Marge's marriage. Which Lisa says that he done a lot of things for Marge. And yeah, doing a flashback of their original marriage, of how it wasn't exactly as you would have thought it would have been. And yeah, Lisa's saying that they're lucky to have their mom, Marge as their mom, and Homer pretty much doing these different things with Marge, and her pretty much just wanting to get some sleep, and Homer making these weird noises, and going to the hair salon, or the haircut place, the barber shop, and Marge not wanting him to be around her 24/7 like that, and to leave her alone, which Homer thinks that the whole situation with Milhouse's divorcing is happening to him, so he thinks that Marge deserves a fresh new life, and he gets a divorce paper. Yep, he asked for a divorce paper. And Marge and the kids come home, and Homer's ask Marge if she can come into the dining room or in the living room, which we see that everybody's all there and surprising her, and Homer wants Marge to marry him again and have a proper wedding, since their original wedding wasn't very that great, and he wants to be better for the kids, and gets a divorce paper for his old marriage, and he wants to start with a fresh new clean start. Which Reverend Lovejoy, the pastor, pretty much does the speech, and these papers that Homer just keeps making go on forever, and he tells Marge if she'll marry him again and make him the happiest man ever with her, and she says she will, so they put on the ring, and they kiss the bride, and this band starts singing, and Marge very happy that this is so great, and that she just loves this. And Milhouse's dad pretty much comes and tries to win back Milhouse's mom. But obviously, after he sings, she obviously does not want to go back with him. So, he at least wants to try to get his clothes back. But Milhouse's mom's boyfriend just pretty much shows him the door and just shuts the door while he's outside. So again, a real strongly episode. I mean, we have seen Homer freak out and worry about his marriage problems, even if it's related to him being around other women, right? Homer dating other women, pretty much. I mean, we have had several ones where their marriage was in a crisis, but this one was definitely a good one, I could just say. I mean, not good for Milhouse's dad at the end, but hey, at least Homer got to make a clean start with him and have a proper wedding with Marge, right? At least that's really good to know. But let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next time.